Good morning, you guys. Rise and shine. It is Monday, September 29th, and I am out getting me some exercise this morning. Nice breeze out. I like to come out in the mornings. Well, in the mornings or afternoons, but I like to come out in the mornings. It's a little bit more peaceful. And of course, the weather feels better. But I just wanted to check in with you guys to see how you guys were doing this morning. Hope you're having a great morning, great start to your week, and I pray that it gets even better for you as the day continues. I'll check with you guys later.
Hello you all, and welcome back to my channel. Earlier today I posted in and I said good morning, but I realized that I did not welcome you all to my channel, so welcome you all to my channel. I am glad, very happy that you have decided to join me again this week. And if this is your first time here, my name is Lucretia, and thank you for joining me. So today I'll probably pop in a couple times today. Today is going to be a very busy day, but I just wanted to stop in for a few moments to just let you guys know that you're welcome, and I'm thankful to have you guys here. And like I said, if you're a first time, thank you for joining me, and I hope you will come again. So it's a little while later. I've probably been back from walking now for probably about an hour. And I really enjoyed my walk this morning. It was so refreshing. I need it, it's like I need it for my physical health, just for my health in general to walk, and also making sure that I'm eating well while I'm on this journey of just trying to become healthier. A couple of years ago, when I was doing YouTube before, when I started doing these videos on YouTube, I was actually in my health journey then. I had actually lost about between 26 and 28 pounds within probably, it was a short amount of time. And during that time, I was explaining to you all that I kind of neglected my health while trying to lose weight. I wasn't taking anything, for the weight loss. The only thing I was doing, I wasn't getting the nutrients that I needed. I was trying to just, consume as many salads, or just eating very light. And of course your body gets used to the way you start eating and treating it. So with that, my iron had gotten low because I wasn't getting the proper nutrients that I needed at the time. But I did lose that weight, and for the most part I've been able to keep it off from that time up until now. However, I think I have gotten just a little bit more comfortable. Sometimes when you're traveling, or you just you're out eating more, that weight comes back on. It's easier to come back on to get off. So I never did just hit the goal that I wanted to hit before. So now I'm kind of back in a process where I'm trying to get back down at least 10 pounds. And once I get that 10 pounds off, then I'm going to work on trying to get the remaining of the other 10 pounds off. So I want to kind of lose between another 20 to 25 pounds if possible. I'm not going to hurt myself this time doing it. I want to be healthy. I want to make sure that I am getting the proper nutrients in that I need. With every day with my meals I want to make sure at least once a day I'm getting everything that I need in my body. So that's the journey that I'm on now. And then along with that, I'm just, like I said, just trying to make sure I get my exercise in. So walking has been the best thing for me lately because I'm just trying to take it slow. I'm trying to take it slow, and I want to make sure that I'm not overexerting myself, because I do work full time and then I'm doing this as well part time. So I just want to make sure that I'm not overexerting myself. which brings me to my next thing. You know, earlier when I was out walking, I wanted to talk. I started talking, and then there was a lot of noise going on around me in the neighborhood. So I was like, you know what, let me just stop, and I'll just come back to this a little bit later. So, but I wanted to kind of just talk about distractions. You know, the enemy is so busy with everything in this world, everything. There's no one thing, you know, there's our personal lives, there, you know, our families, there's our jobs, there's our communities, everything that's going on. The enemy is just trying to distract us and trying to keep us unfocused on what's really going on. And I say the enemy because there is a devil. I believe there's a big devil in this world, and he's using whomever he can and whomever he pleases, whoever allows him to, which is why we have to, and I've learned to I have to stop, and I have to really think about what the Lord is trying to plant in me, because a lot of times he's talking to us and we might not necessarily understand why. You know, I think sometimes I could be doing something and I'll be like, why? But it's the Lord, and I know it's him because it's like a fresh presence, and I can feel a peace that comes behind whatever it is that he's trying to deliver into my soul, into my spirit. And then so with that, I'm always on guard to say, okay, slow down, Lucretia, slow down. Because if I don't slow down, I know if I continue to keep busy and I continue to just keep doing, I'm just going to miss something. Something is going to get missed. And then I overexert myself. And then you get to the point of overexertion where you just feel you're not giving God your full attention. You're not reading the word like you should. So I'm trying to make sure that in everything I do, I'm trying to find balance. And if I have to change my routines, and if I have to change, you know, the way I'm doing some things throughout the day or throughout the week, I'm going to change them. And I'll change it as many times as I need to, because I want to always make sure that the Lord comes first in everything that I do. In everything that I do, I want him to be first. And so with that being said, I just think that this is a time that I know I have to pray more. I'm going to have to just pray more and intercede more and just be present, because there are so many people out here who are hurting, and you know, none of us are unaffected by the things that are going on in this world. We all have a place in this world. You know, we have to show up and be present for those around us, for our family members, for strangers, for our neighbors. You know, just learning how to pray, stop and pray for people. When I see something, I might not be able to physically do something about it, but I could get on my knees and pray, or I could just stand where I am and say, Lord, help them. You know, that's where God wants me to be. And I know that's what he wants for all of us. He wants us to be present, and he wants us to be available, and he wants us to stand in the gap for people and to pray for people and to help people when we can physically. You know, there are so many people out here who are just literally hurting. And, you know, I know what it's like to hurt. I know what it's like to feel alone. I know what it's like to feel like you're just walking in this earth by yourself. But I also know what it's like when I say Lord, when I call on his name. I know what it's like for everything else to just move out the way, and the Lord takes precedence. You know, he takes precedence over everything, because I know then he's in control. And it doesn't matter about who's not around, what's not around, what I don't have. As long as I know that God has gotten me, I know that when I call on his name, everything has to shut down. It has to behave in the name of Jesus. So I just want to bring that awareness. I mean, it was just in my heart this morning, you know, just when you read about things and see things that's going on, it just makes me so much more aware that we have to really just be mindful to keep people in our prayers and to make sure we're doing what we need to do is our rightful place here in this earth. And I'm trying my best to do that. You know, none of us are perfect. We're trying, but the fact that we're trying, and the thing that always makes me feel good, the Lord sees my heart. He knows me. He knows us. He created us. He's the God who created everything. And the fact that he created us, we can't hide. When I learned years ago that I can't go crawl up under the bed or under the covers, the Lord still sees me and he still knows the intent of my heart. And I want to just be there for people, and I want to know my place in this world. Sometimes I'm asking the Lord, just like with, with YouTube, sometimes or just anything, we posting and all these things on different platforms, and then you stop and think like, why am I doing this? Why? and then the other part of me, I know that's the Spirit just saying, just keep doing it. I need you to stay consistent and just keep doing it. I don't always know why. We might not always know the why, the real answer to some of the things that we're doing. But we need to make sure that when we're doing it good, and that we're representing the kingdom of heaven through whatever it is that we're doing, that we're showing up in our best selves, in our wholesome selves, and we're doing it with God in mind always. Everything that I do is nothing too big nor too small for my God. And I know that he's going to continue to make a way. He's going to continue to open doors as long as I am being obedient and hearkening unto what he's asking me or asking of me to do. And I'm not about playing games. I'm not about, trying to compete with nobody. I only want what God has for me. I only want what God has for me. And I'm so thankful to him for that. And I'm just asking you guys to continue to, let's just pray for one another and uplift one another. So today I want to come back to you guys, and I'm going to actually do a haul today of some things that I have, and then we're going to keep it moving. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, I am back again. So I mentioned earlier that I wanted to show you all a haul that I had gotten. Well, this is not gotten, but I have a haul here that I'm going to be using towards our next decoration of the buffet. And I showed you my buffet. I actually showed you my buffet last week in the previous vlog. And so this is going to be, most of this here is what I was thinking that I would use for it. So this could be all of it, or it could be a little bit of it. I'm not quite sure exactly how everything is going to look once I get it on the buffet. However, I just went into Hobby Lobby. Most of this is from Hobby Lobby. And so I went in Hobby Lobby and just picked up some items. Hobby Lobby normally has a sale most of the time where you buy certain items and you get like 30-40% off. So it really wasn't bad to actually purchase all of these items. So what I wanted to do is just try to be as proactive as I could and just grab things that I thought that I would like to see on my buffet. So I grabbed here. This is a little picture, and I thought it was really cute. The color actually goes in. So what I didn't want to do either, and I think I served pretty well with some of the things that I purchased, but I didn't want to match. I didn't want to have everything so matchy to the color of the buffet. I felt like I wanted a few things, but I also wanted to keep a little bit of a lighter color in the mixture. So I tried to do a little bit of, I don't know. I just tried to do a little bit of both. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure how it's all going to come together, but we're going to see what we like and what we don't like about the design of the buffet. So, but this is one of the items that I was thinking about. I said this would be really cute to sit on top of the buffet as well. I don't want to have as many pictures because I am going to have a wall art that sits right above the buffet. But I figured this would be cute. It's small, and then I say that I'll probably end up with like another little picture or something like that. But we'll see. I just want to kind of put together some things and see how it's going to work out. So let me just stop rambling and show you what I got. So I've actually purchased this. This was $7.99. So this would be a little piece that would actually sit on the buffet as well. Along with that, I purchased 2 more candle holders. They were $7.99 a piece. I purchased those, and these I'm going to sit on the buffet. I thought that would be cute in correlation with that color as well. And then I bought another pack of these candles, and these are like $4.99. These are the ones that I used in my previous design of my everyday dining table. So I think these are very handy. I like them. You can change the batteries out, you know, as you use them. But I like these. And I also purchased, so this is actually not a Hobby Lobby. Let me move that. And I purchased this because I have this bowl that I bought. It's like a glass bowl that I bought last year. I saw somebody on Pinterest had it, and she had this bowl. She was just filling it up with different things. So I bought this, and so I might use this to fill that particular bowl up and leave it on top of the buffet as well. But we'll see what happens with that. And also with my Hobby Lobby, I bought this. And I'm going to use this on top of it as well. I was going to actually try and do like real flowers, but I just don't think I want to keep up with flowers both on my island and here and on the buffet as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and just do the artificial. And I thought this was cute as well. So we'll see how all of these blend in and kind of work out. And then this is a little honey thing. I'm going to actually put my honey in here, and I'm going to sit it on my buffet as well. And I bought me another board, and I will probably use this in the design some type of way. I'm just going to play with some things and see how it works out, and we'll see what we come up with in strategy for the buffet. So I like this, and I will probably use this, like I said, as well. And so that concludes. And then I bought this little pumpkin here. I thought that would be a cute piece to put on for the autumn. And actually, it's like a light. I think it's a light on the inside of it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's a little light on the inside, so Leah light it up. So I think this would be cute to add as a little decor piece, like I said, for the upcoming holidays and all of the fall and autumn and all of those different things. I think this would be a good little piece to have. It just kind of makes it look a little classy. Excuse me. So, and then I think I purchased this. So I purchased some bookends from the previous vlog. I purchased some bookends. I don't think this little lamp made the haul the last time. This haul actually, well, this lamp was actually something that I picked up when I picked up my bookends. And I thought it was a cute little lamp. I picked it up from Walmart. Now I'm gonna tell you, Walmart has some cute little items. And I saw it, I was like, this is nice. And then you can just touch it. It's not where you have to plug it in. You can just kind of touch it. So I'm going to see if this, I don't know. I'm going to just kind of play and see where this might fit in with the buffet. If not, I'll just have to find somewhere else to put it. Maybe in my kitchen somewhere. I'm not sure. But I did buy this, and I just bought it because I thought it was cute. And I thought I could use it somewhere as well. And this here, let me move all of this back because I don't want to break anything. So, and I purchased this. I went back in Bills again. When I purchased some more of those books to actually decorate my shelves with, I bought this. And I thought this would be cute. This actually would be cute. I don't know if I want to sit it on top of my buffet or actually take it apart and just put it in another part of the buffet itself. But I thought this would be nice. Please seat yourself, open 24 hours, and now serving, and hot coffee, good food at the bottom here. So I thought this was really cute, and this was $9.99. So I think this will actually be really, really cute. All of the things I bought, I know that I can use them. So I just want to make sure that I'm correlating everything together properly on the buffet. And like I told you all, I really like a lot of lights. So if, you know, when I say lights, I like dimming lights. So if I turn like the overhead lights off in my house or in the living room, kitchen or whatever, I like to have either like pendant lights or I like to have wall lights of some sort burning. It just feels like a good ambiance in the living room area or wherever you are in your home, even in the bedroom. You know how you turn your overlights off and you just have your lamps, your bedside lamps or whatever on. It just makes it just feel like you're winding down. Then getting into more of a comfortable space. So that's why I stick to my candles and all these little things. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm going to bring you all along with me as I decorate my buffet and kind of just show you how I place everything. And also I want to show you, let me move all of this out the way. I want to show you the the wall art that I got as well, that I picked up from Kirkland's. And Kirkland's had a good sale, so I was trying to make sure I stayed within, I wanted to make sure I caught the sale for this picture, for these pictures I picked up, these paintings I picked up. So this is the painting that I'm going to do over the buffet. It's a 3-piece, and I like it. I really, really like it. Now, I could have went a little bit lighter with whatever I decided to do as far as wall art, but I decided not to. I wanted the frame to kind of somehow match the buffet, and I thought this really, really did a great job at doing that. So we're going to actually use this over our buffet area. So hopefully my husband helps me put this up tonight. And once he does, I think once he helps me get this up, and I'll be able to better see how everything is going to be placed on the buffet. So yep, guys, this is the haul. This is what I have, and I hope you guys have enjoyed what I brought you today. I think I picked up some good items, and I think I have some good things to kind of play with. At least I have a starting point. And if I have to pick up something else, then I will along the way. But I don't really think I'm going to get much else. I think this will probably be just what I need to complete that buffet area. So I'll see you guys later. Hi, and welcome back to another day in the vlog. So today is October 1st, and I am so excited. This month is a very busy month for my family and I. Should I just say not so much busy, but it has a lot of very important occasions. So it is my husband and I, it's our wedding anniversary. This month is on the 6th, and my birthday is on the 8th. So we're going to be doing a lot of celebrating, hopefully this month, and I'll try to bring you guys along as much as I can on this journey. I'm going to get what I can, and I'm trying to also make sure that I want to make sure that I'm enjoying and actually being attentive in every moment. So if I don't get a lot of things to actually record, don't be mad. I just want to make sure that I'm spending as much time and being present with my husband and as well as my family as we celebrate both occasions this month. But as well, I want to continue to bring you guys content. As I've told you in previous vlogs, we're coming to a slow end with actually purchasing things for the home. I think I've pretty much got everything where I want it to be up to this point. So today, what I want to do is bring you guys along with me to actually just set up my island. It's not going to be very much with the island, but I bought fresh flowers. So I want to be able to cut those. And what I'm going to do is just play a little music as I kind of go through the process of cutting this up and kind of speeding the process up without doing a lot of talking. And once we're done with this, we're going to actually decorate the buffet that's right behind me. And once we get that decorated, I think we're going to be fine where we can go ahead and try to get things going for next week or for the next vlog. I want to try to make sure that I have everything in place as I want it to be before we start showing the different areas of my downstairs. I just want to kind of take you on the journey from the living room to the dining room, the entryway table, and our buffet. If you guys hear the lawnmower in the background, that's the guys outside cutting the grass this morning. It seems like they always catch me when I'm in the midst of filming. But however, we're going to work our way through this, and I hope you guys enjoy what you see. Okay, so this is the final look. I struggled a little bit with these. I have not done flowers, real flowers, maybe but once this year. Probably since Valentine's Day, but I struggled. I went to Kroger and I actually got these flowers from Kroger, and trying to examine them and really just look and see exactly what I wanted. And then I was trying to look through the package to make sure that I was weeding out the ones that didn't look very well. But I didn't do a good job. I get home and they're just falling apart. They're, you know, it's just a complete disaster. But hey, we did the best we could. So I decided, I know many people are not doing white for this, but I wanted something different. I wanted some blooms, and I also brought in these I think these are marigolds. I'm not sure. I have to go back and put that in there. But I wanted to just bring out something that I knew would feel good in my home. I like white flowers, so I'm always probably try to incorporate something white when I'm doing my flower decor. If not, it's going to be something green. So this is what it turned out as, and I actually could have went with another pack. So now I know I need to really get 3 packs. I didn't want to overdo this vase because, like I said, it's not as big. But I think it's really, really cute. So let me show you what I decided to do on the island itself. Let's move this to the side. So I actually have this holding board. It's actually called a tray. So I decided I was going to use this tray for something else. So I'm going to use it here. We're going to use it here. I was going to use it in another area of the home, but I decided to use it here. And so what we're going to do is put this on here. And this is the middle, this is the center middle of the island itself. And then we have this candle. It's a vanilla bean candle. And we're going to sit this here. And of course, we're going to sit this here for decoration. Once I'm lighting this, I take it down because I don't want it to have a flame with the flowers. So, but this is going to be the decor for our island. I don't want anything else on this island. This is all that we're going to have. It's just going to be a complete flower candle tray island, so that it gives me enough room to actually prepare the things that I want as far as my food and everything. I want to be able to prepare these things as I want. This is the final look for my island. And again, when I do the reveal, you guys will see like a full picture of the island, the kitchen, and everything is going to come together. So this is what we like to see, and yeah, this is the look. I hope you like. Okay, you guys, so we're moved over here to the buffet area. So if you can see, I have the 3-piece picture or wall art that I purchased. I showed you this in the vlog earlier, but this is so pretty. I actually love it here. It brings out this whole entire buffet area. So as we get ready to go into, you know, decorating this buffet, let me just say, I believe everything that we have here is absolutely beautiful. Everything that I purchased for this area, I was right on point from a perspective of myself. But I really like how this area is going to turn out. I'm actually liking how everything has turned out, everything has come together, and my husband and my boys are actually enjoying everything, every little detail that I'm actually putting into my decorating efforts. So this has actually been a very fun journey. I'm enjoying it, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. And please subscribe if you know people that like home decor, or if anybody that just loves anything that the content that I'm presenting here on my channel, send them over here, because this is it's going to be a fun channel as I get to learn more about you guys and what you'd like to see me present, or what you'd like for me to the content that you'd like for me to actually do here on my channel. Like I said, it's lifestyle. We'll talk about health, relationships. We'll talk about, you know, a little bit of everything, as well as the home decor. So I hope you guys are actually enjoying the things that I'm bringing here. So let me stop rambling, because that's what I do best. I do a lot of this, and I gotta stop. So let me get ready. What we'll do is just put some music on while we go ahead and get into the decorating efforts here. So let me first show you. I've left. This is where I told you guys that I knew where I was gonna put this in. I knew exactly where I was gonna put it. So this is the candle warmer light here. I love it. And so this is going to be the piece here on the buffet that's going to make everything stand out. I did purchase some pretty dark pieces to put on top of the buffet, but I think everything has come together, and I'm so excited about the look that you guys are about to see and that I'm about to put together. So let's get started. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys actually like this. This is so beautiful. I am loving every detail with the candles, with the candle warmer on at night, with the this candle warmer does wonders. I mean, the smell illuminates almost as soon as you cut it on. I'll have to show you guys like the nighttime effect of everything, but I love the picture. I love the simplicity of just getting this this vase with the flowers already in it. I love so you guys, I bought this. I saw this in Hobby Lobby. It was so cute. And I think it was only 2 or 3 left at the time. So how about I go to wash this out so I can put my honey in it. Once I get finished washing, my glass top was sitting on top. It was the top of it was sitting on the counter, and my hands just whoops, knocked it on the floor and broke it. I was so hurt. I was hurt. So I went back to Hobby Lobby to look for just the whole set again. How about they only had just this? It was just this left. Somebody needed the top, I guess, and everything except this. But so I had to order me a new one from Amazon. I'll order it, and hopefully it'll be on its way soon. But yeah, I love this here. I love these little jars. They were very handy. I can put little pieces of candy in here, like peppermints, and then my tea is in one of these, so I could just grab everything that I need from there. And then if I had my honey in here, I could do that tonight. However, I have to, grab my honey from the bottle. That's fine. I'm used to that. But I love the simplicity of everything and how it looks. This jar here with these little goodies. I like that. And then the candles and these cups, which we plan on using. They'll just have to wash them out, use it and wash it and put it back. So, and here I plan to do, in this area here, I plan to do like standalone plates. Plates. I plan on doing a few cups, maybe some mugs here. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And so I'm excited about the turnout of this, you all. I'm very excited about it and what it looks like. I'm very excited about the wall art and everything that I'm putting together here. My dining table, I like it. I like my entryway table. My entryway table is very cute, but I think I want to do a little bit more elevation on my entryway table. I'm not sure yet. Just, and I don't have to buy new furniture. It's just some more pieces. Something is missing to that. And I don't know if I want to just do more decor books on the other side in front of the picture itself. But as I change or interchange some things out, it will be very simple. And I'll bring you guys along on that journey in future vlogs. But I am so excited about how everything is turning out, you guys. And also, let me put it back on my face completely. I am so excited about how everything is turning out. And I'm actually really ready to show you guys the reveal in the next upcoming vlog of everything that we've done so far. I'm so thankful and so grateful to have you all on this journey with me. I hope that you all have really thoroughly enjoyed everything that I've brought to you all here. Like I said, this is a passion for me. It's a passion. And sometimes you want to give up on your passions, but I'm going to tell you, please don't give up on them. Because when God gives us talents or he gives us things that we feel like we're really giddy about on the inside, take that as a sign to use what God has given us, what he has blessed us with, what he has born us with here in this earth. We have been born with gifts and talents inside of us. And we just have to find our niche on how to make it come alive. So yeah, I enjoy doing this. And like I said, I will bring you guys on the journey next week. Follow me next week. On the vlog next week, I will be revealing different areas of the home down on my downstairs level. I probably won't show it. I think I'm gonna show one other area of my home. I just tried to keep some areas private. My boys are very private. I wouldn't want to show their bedrooms, and I wouldn't want to show my master bedroom. There is one thing I might show you guys, but it's inspirational. It's more like an inspirational piece. But I'm so glad you guys are on this journey with me, and I just hope you guys stick around. And let me shut this. I'm gonna actually go ahead and shut the vlog down for this week. I'm going to say, see you later, guys. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you again next week. Bye. Honeybee. Oh my gosh.